How's it going, everybody? And welcome to the second edition of Practicing with Farmacyde. And today we're going to be running through our same three songs, A Time Before, Illogic, and Awakenings. And these are the 3 out of the 4 songs on the self-titled EP that are going to be redrummed and reamped for the new record that's coming out. The new record that I'm writing right now. It's probably not going to come out until summer or so of 2020. But although B Horror Story does come out tomorrow, which it's probably already out, so buy it. But I'm filming this practice video on Wednesday here today, October 30th, All Hallows Eve. We shall find out. I'm going to try to get it up today or tomorrow, but it might not be till Friday because, with the kids' birthdays and, with Halloween tomorrow for one. But it's been a very hectic time, which gets me into why I haven't been practicing as much as I would have liked to on these songs. So don't expect any magic today. This is a really busy time for my family, and we have all the 3 children's birthdays, my wife's birthday, our anniversary, and all the holidays. Basically everything but me. My birthday's in June, so everybody's here, and then I'm over here, so everybody can focus on my June birthday. Anyway, though, so, but long story short is, so I haven't done a whole crapload of practicing, but, this is the whole point of this video series is practice, so it's not supposed to be perfect, so I don't feel bad about nothing. Just joking with you guys. Sometimes I kid. Anyway, though, so what I will say is, if you missed the first video, just to give you a little recap, that was my first time playing these songs in almost a year. So it was a very, there was missing some changes. There wasn't a whole, it was the first time in a while. And in addition to that, I just kind of let myself run free. First video is loaded with a lot of fills and, different double bass, fills and just different, the normal way that I play. The normal Farmacyde music. But today you're going to kind of see a little bit more of how I tick, I guess, because today I'm going back to how I write my material on the drums. So what I do is I don't usually play any double bass at all when I'm working on a song in the beginning phases, because I like to set what I call are my groove points, and basically I just keep playing around with single bass and just really try to lock in just a good beat, and then from there, the beat is usually fairly rudimentary. The fills are going to be fairly rudimentary. There's not going to be a whole lot of flash. It's meat and potatoes type stuff today. So it's I'm going through these songs, and I might slip up and do a little double bass here and there. But for the most part, you're going to be just hearing single bass with basic fills, just so I can get a new feel for the song. And which you'll see here is, like, it's kind of solidified in me to play it the way that I was playing it on the first practice. Like, that's just kind of how it comes out of me. But for today, I'm kind of trying to force myself to tone it down some, and there might be times when I want to do a certain feel or something, and I'm trying to hold myself back from it. So you'll see me like get a little stick tied here and there as I fight with that. But like I said, for this video today, we're going to take it more down to a basic level and just try to find some good groove in the tunes, and kind of find our way from there. What I call it is like, it's like, you know, I create the skeleton with, you know, the single bass and just very, very just not very flashy fills. And then once I get comfortable with a basic thing, that's when I start flaring it out and building off of the skeleton. So without further ado, we will go ahead and get into the first song here, which is going to be a Time Before. It's, you know, same order as last week, A Time Before, and then I'll play Illogic, and then I'll play Awakenings, and no Merc on this, which I explained last week. And plus, the last video that I just did was the story of Merc, which was a real you know, important video for me and just the Farmacyde in general. But for me, that was a special song. So you can get all the information you need about Merc in the story of Merc, and then you can also hear, you know, basically it's just not going to be in this on the re-recording of the new, you know, the new record. So, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started here. We're gonna get started on the first song here. So we're gonna get ready and do A Time Before. Let's do it. Well, how's it going, everybody? So that was A Time Before, um, and as you can see, it was pretty much all single bass. There was maybe a part or two where I was did a little bit of double bass, but pretty basic type fills and just kind of finding anchor points. You could see I kind of got stick tied a couple times, just you know wanting to run wild a little bit, but these type things are good. I think it's I'm especially with the Farmacyde music being mostly instrumental. It kind of gives me the ability to get a little bit more crazy on the drums because I'm not necessarily just sitting in the back, pushing a groove. I'm, more of a front piece with the because there's no singer, so it's, you can kind of get a little more jazzy with it and kind of, build things up a little. But it's good to keep stuff to basics too, and find yourself in all of that because you can, like I said, for me it always goes back to the anchor points of the groove. And with me it's like it seems like I always find my true groove when I just single bass it, as opposed to any double bass when I'm early in the early stages of writing. It just it just really allows me to kind of meet and get to know the tune more. But so like I said, there we are. And I'm not, like I said, this is a practice. I'm not feeling horrible about it. I'm feeling pretty good. It's we're moving along. The goal is to start getting into the studio to record these songs around late December, early January-ish. But we'll see. I still got to get into the studio to rehearse on the acoustics as well. So that'll be. I really wanted to get into the studio in November to start rehearsing these things, but it's probably not going to happen. It'll probably be late November, if November. But anyway, let's keep moving here. Let's keep it moving. So the next one here, this is going to be Illogic. And again, we're kind of taking it back to basics a little, like Caveman. Atomic Caveman. That is a badass band to check out. Check them out, Atomic Caveman. They're a fellow Californian band out here with me. And awesome set of guys, great musicians. Check them out. But back to the video, we're taking it more Caveman with the single bass and the metal here. So let's go and let's do Illogic, and then we'll be back to chat some more. All right. So how's it going? That was Illogic. And like you said, as you can see, we're moving through here. We're doing it. It's a little, you know, it's a little different. It's kind of actually a little more how I play when I'm playing with a band. Like I said, you you tone it back a little bit. When you have vocals, because the vocals are usually kind of the tip of the pyramid in the music making scheme. When you have them, but when you don't, then you just kind of everybody kind of gets to talk. So, like I said, I kind of like it both ways. I like instrumental music, and I like having an active rhythm section. So, I definitely, as you can see, most of Farmacyde stuff is instrumental, but I dig it the other way too. I think you can get sometimes a little more of a definite groove with less activity in the drumming, but this is us exploring, and like I said, we can kind of see the contrasts. That's one of the things that I think is going to be cool about this series, because as I, there'll probably be about 5 or 6 practice videos before I end up in the studio practicing for rehearsing, for actual recording. But we'll kind of see things evolve as we go. So I think it'll be fun. And so now we'll move on to our last song of the practice, which is going to be Awakenings. And it's crazy, man. This song is one of my favorites, but it's like I'm always just chasing my tail with it sometimes, it seems. I don't ever really feel very solidified in this song. It's crazy, and I'm trying, but we'll see how things play out. But there's always something this song throws at me that I'm not necessarily vibing. That's what I don't like. I mean, I wrote it, so it's and I dig how it's laid out. I just got to get my counts right. Ultimately, this is kind of one of the songs where you really need to be aware of the count in Awakenings is. And again, this is what you're kind of learning. We're all learning here, and so. Here we go. Let's play the damn song. How's it going there, everybody? So, there you have it. That was Awakenings, and you can see I'm always fighting with that song. It seems trying to find my groove in it. I turned it back this time as well, but I'm just still kind of finding my way through that one. So it was, like I said, overall I'm pretty happy with everything. Sorry, I got my throat's hurting a little bit. But overall, I think it was a productive practice. It was, like I said, a basic run through of everything, not like what you saw the first practice. And it will keep building from here. One thing I wanted to point out too is, I've changed and everything. This is a little later than the practice. I've showered, changed, all that kind of stuff now. And I just wanted to mention I played today in a sweatshirt because it was cold out here, and but my sleeves were kind of a little bit, a little pulled out a little bit, and a couple times my sticks were getting caught up in my sleeves. So just a good rule of thumb is if you're going to play in long sleeves, to make sure your sleeves aren't flowing, because I got caught up a couple times with my sleeves. Not these sleeves, the sleeves on the sweatshirt. But anyway, so there we go. That was practice from today, October the 30th. And like I said, I'm going to try to get this video up as soon as I can. But it's, I'm getting ready to start doing some more jack-o'-lantern carving with the kids in a little while here. And, tomorrow's trick-or-treat and everything. And these practice videos are a lot to put together because it's 3 separate, songs in the middle, all the middle stuff and all. So we'll see. Hopefully it'll be up. Maybe I'll have a good run tonight and things will zig instead of zag. But my real goal was to have it up by Friday. Just have a great day. Thanks for all the support, and I really hope you enjoyed the practice today. Like I said, we were getting more back to basics with it, and I think it was nice. I had fun. But anyway, it's getting ready to start all these pumpkins and everything right now, and just I think that's about everything that I had. Thanks once again for all of the support and everything, and so appreciate it. And the new record's out now, so check it out on Spotify or wherever you like to stream, or Bandcamp or YouTube. And a lot of bands also have some new stuff out. Like I said, if you just check out my Twitter, I usually filter a lot of the information through there. Just have a great day, everybody. Keep it metal, and see you on the next video. Bye-bye.